I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a regular visitor. Welcome to new subscribers, and welcome to you if you are new here. And I would love it if you could subscribe. And welcome Leo, because this is Leo's ultimate astrological overview for the year of 2023. Is this going to be a better year, a productive year, an exciting year? How will everything unfold? Stay with me and I will let you know. So remember, this is for the sun sign and for the rising sign, also known as the ascendant. So let's start with Mars, because Mars, our god of action, energy, assertion, and Mars has been retrograde in Gemini in the part of your chart that is to do with the community at large, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, projects you want to get launched, anything to do with the internet. It's been retrograde. It's been holding you up. It's been putting just kind of snags in the way. But also I think it's been making you feel a little bit tired. And that's been a little bit tough for you. So that energy is finally going to start shifting on January the 12th, when Mars finally goes direct. That's going to be super good news for you, because it's been retrograde for something like nearly, I can't remember, but it's several months. So it's a long time. Now, let's look at Uranus, because this is really super exciting for you, because my big outer boy Uranus, the planet of surprise, the planet of the unexpected, the planet of invention, the planet that can bring unexpected opportunities, goes direct in Taurus on January the 22nd. And this is in the part of your chart that's to do with your career. Now, if you're not working or you're retired, that would also be the part of the chart that is connected with anything that you feel is like why you are meant to be here, your soul path, anything that you are passionate about. Now, Uranus going direct on the 22nd is going to get things moving forward at really top speed. I think certain issues that have come up with your career that have been kind of a bit slow in perhaps getting kind of initiated or put out there, then they're going to start moving, and probably in quite unexpected ways. So just be aware of that. The other exciting energy that we've got going on is from my other outer big boy, Jupiter. Jupiter, our planet of opportunity, our planet of luck, our planet of expansion. Now, Jupiter is in Aries, which of course is your 9th house of long distance travel, matters at a distance, and also higher learning. So this is Aries. What is Jupiter going to bring for you here? Well, I do think there is most definitely in the first half of the year going to be the potential for some long distance travel. Whether that's that you're just making plans that come perhaps later in the year, but it's certainly going to be on the cards. I also think that you're going to be expanding your kind of knowledge about the subjects that you are passionate about. So that's one element of what's going on, because Jupiter on May the 16th actually moves into Taurus. Now this, of course, is your 10th house of career. This is just like, this is a once in 12-year kind of event. And this really supercharges your career. I cannot tell you how important it is to have Jupiter in this part of your chart, especially as at some point in the next, year or so, it's going to be conjunct Uranus. Gosh, I can't even begin to imagine how that is going to change your career. First of all, let's just look at this sensibly, because Jupiter, remember, expands. So certainly your career and potential can expand. It's up to you, remember. It's always up to us. The planets incline. They just show us the way. It's up to us whether we actually do what is required of us to make these things happen. Jupiter also in this part of your chart, because it's Taurus and because it's your career, could see an increase in your income, which has to be good news. The other thing is you've got to be careful, I think, with Jupiter here, that you don't just overextend yourself, Leo, that you don't overdo it. Remember to pace yourself, to really kind of take time to sort of just get some time management into your career and use that in a more kind of, sensible, structured way. Because talking about sensibleness or sensibility and structure, let's look at Saturn. Because Saturn, of course, you've had in your 7th house of relationships, which I think has brought a lot of interesting developments for your close personal relationships in Aquarius, because you've probably find you've made some very firm and committed friendships and relationships and business partnerships as well. That's another area that will have really benefited very much from having Saturn in this part of your chart. Well, Saturn is going to move into Pisces in March on the 7th. March is a big month for us all astrologically. There's a lot changes in March. Now, with Saturn moving into Pisces, let's look at this energy, because Saturn is about slowing down. It's about restriction. It's about boundaries, but it's also about structure. Pisces is about the intuition, amongst other things. It's about that kind of numinosity of awareness. It's also the last sign of the zodiac. So there's something here about something coming to some sort of completion for you to do with joint finances, finances that you need to kind of get a better structure for. With Jupiter up there in your 10th house Taurus, and if you are going to be getting more income coming in, then you may need to really use that Saturn in this 8th house to set down some very good kind of structures for yourself to make sure you have a good kind of grounding and a handle on what may be quite a fortunate year for you economically. But let's also look at what else is going on, because Pluto, our wonderful transformational planet Pluto, has been, of course, in Capricorn, which is your 6th house. This is the part of your chart about your routine, but it's also been about your health. And I think Pluto, whilst it's gone through this part of your chart over the last 20 years, has brought up various health issues along the way, especially when Saturn was there. And, you may have suffered from things that restricted you, health ailments like broken bones, anything like that have restricted you or slowed you down. Now, Pluto also will have been working on transforming you psychologically. And as Pluto prepares to dip his toes into Aquarius, your 7th house of significant relationships, on March the 23rd, this is going to be a really very interesting time for you. Because with Pluto moving into Aquarius in your 7th house, there is going to be the opportunity for quite extraordinary transformation in your close one-to-one relationships. Now, what that means, I will go into when I do a much more in-depth look at all the signs and about Pluto moving into Aquarius when I do that a little bit later in 2023. But it's just dipping its toes in for a couple of months, and then on the 1st of May, it will go retrograde again, Pluto, move back into Capricorn on the 11th of June. And then finally, and that's like to give you a final chance to sort of tweak the details with your routine, to really think, have I transformed my routine enough to really serve me well with the way my life is unfolding? And then on October the 11th, it will finally go direct, finally entering your 7th house for the next 20 years from January the 21st, 2024. I mean, wow, Leo, this is going to be such a different year for you. This is the year you start to see things coming together. Whereas 2024, thinking way ahead, is really where you'll start to see the results of all the groundwork that you put down in 2023. So remember, when those doors open or those paths kind of unfold, it's up to you whether you choose to walk down them, because the planets incline. They don't just make it happen. They give us the energies for us to make it happen. So Leo, thank you so much for coming to watch your ultimate astrological overview for the year of 2023. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.